All right. Hey, everybody. Old Guy Jammin' here. If you were watching the channel some time ago, you know I've been trying to outfit my oldest guitar, my ESP, right here, trying to turn it into a metal machine. And I've been on a search for finding the really nice string gauge for C standard. And I've been keeping my packages and making notes so that I don't forget what I've already tried. And I think I have found the perfect set of strings for C standard. And I wanted to share it with you. So this is cool because it's really valuable information. All right, first I tried a big set of metal strings from DR, the hand wound string. Does somebody really wind these by hand? Handmade string? I don't know. I'd like to see that. I don't know what part of it. Maybe they put the bead on the end of it. Anyway, it had a 60 bottom string, which was just monstrous, way too big. So that was out. No good. Then I also tried beefy slinkies, and I really like Ernie Ball regular slinkies. The 10 through 46 sets is what I put on almost all my guitars. I do the 9.5 Diodario's on the Telecaster just because it wants a little lighter string. But for most everything else, I do the 10s, but I play around too sometimes. So love Ernie Ball. But I tried the beefy, and that was good, except for the 22 right there. That G string was just so thick that every time I tried to bend it, it felt like it was going to roll instead of, I just couldn't get it by the shorties and bend it real well. And I just didn't like it, which is really what matters. Do you like it or do you not like it? It just seemed abnormally thick compared to the other strings. So I was buying separate 18 gauge strings at the local music store and throwing the 22 out and putting the 18s on. And then it just didn't, it still didn't seem right. Anyway, didn't like it. That's what matters, right? Do you like it? If you don't, throw it out. If you like it, it's good. Just like your tone. If it's good, it's good. Then I tried these Diodario XL, and these were 12 through 54. Little bigger on the top, still pretty big on the bottom, but still they had the 20 G string, and it was too big. So I was still having to put the 18s on. I liked them. This is a nice gauge, but the 20, that really thick G string, did not suit well with me. So, no good. Then I came across these, and it was really kind of hard to find. They don't pop right up as a favorite or a recommended. I had to dig around a little bit and look at a lot of sets and just look at all the gauges. Anyways, these come up. And they say they're developed for detuning. I like 10 gauge for detuning. I like my strings looser than tighter. I like them to be a little sloppy. As long as it'll stay in tune and intonate properly, that's all I care about. Anyway, these are great for C standard. I think the search is over. I have found the strings that I like, and I wanted to share it with you so that hopefully I save you a lot of hassle looking around. They have an 11 top E through 56, so 11 through 56, and the G string is a 19, which is less. It's just a little bit more bigger than the 18, which is fine, but it's not a 20 or a 22, which I always found to be really big. Plus, you can go drop B flat, and that 56 bottom string still sounds really good. And I don't think I'll ever go lower than C standard because lower than that, I can't hear. The articulation seems to get lost in it for me. So that's good. Plus, my guitar is intonated. It's maxed out. If I was for intonation, if I was going to tune any lower, I would have to flip my bridge around so that I could get an extra 1/16 of an inch or so, and that's not worth it. So this is maxed out. It still intonates correctly, but if I went lower, I'd have to do something else. So anyway, I'm super happy. Then don't forget, when you're done, put on the back of your guitar the string gauge, the type that you have on that guitar in case you lose your packaging or something happens. You won't have to wonder what it was you bought. All right? So, I wanted to share that with you in case it's helpful. Also, you might see I ended up with the Jackson Slime Green. I didn't go with the Solar guitar because it's really set up for a metal guitar. It's beautiful, but I'm not as much a metal player as I am just a rock guy. So I've always wanted the Slime Green. Got it from Reverb, and it's my second guitar from Reverb. And I've noticed that there's some common issues that need to be dealt with. So I'll be going through a setup on that soon, because both guitars I got from Reverb were mint and or just previously played, but listed as new or previously played. Got good deals on them, but they both needed similar things done in the setup, because sometimes you're buying a guitar that's 8, 10 years old, even though it's new. It might have been in a box in a warehouse storeroom for a decade or more. So there's some considerations and things you can do to get rid of fret sprout and things like that. All right. So Old Guy Jammin' is out. C standard. Check them out. Go with it. All right. Catch you later.